Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe. Also, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to also hit the like button that we were encouraged to put out more reliable and authentic news. Lastly, like I said, leave your opinions in the comment section. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. The coalition against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027 appears to be taking shape, with the Congress for Progressive Change (CPC) elements and the All Progressive Congress (APC) proposing an Atiku Obi ticket to challenge the president. Both Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and Mr. Peter Obi contested the 2023 presidential election on different political platforms, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and Labour Party, respectively, and came second and third, respectively. The duo's joint tickets in 2019 gave APC sleepless nights, although the party's candidate, former President Muhammadu Buhari, was later declared winner. Sunday Telegraph gathered that the calculation is that the bulk of the votes comes from the north, and the easiest way to rally the northern bloc is to present one of them as a candidate. That, it was learnt, is a calculation of a CPC bloc led by former Kaduna State Governor Malam Nasir El-Rufai, although El-Rufai had weeks ago stated that the ticket in 2027 should remain in the south. Sources said the CPC bloc was convinced that an Atiku Obi ticket would take out Tinubu in 2027. They are banking on support from the northwest, northeast, and southeast, part of south-south and the north-central. Once you have that power in your hand, you can begin to talk about zoning. Without power, zoning is immaterial. That is the thinking. Let's see what we have to do to have this power. Then we can begin to talk about north and south. It may be difficult to have a southerner to challenge Tinubu. It will be victory to the president and the source in the Atiku camp. Our plan, however, is for Atiku to do one term and support Obi to become president in 2031. An aide to the former vice president who spoke on condition of anonymity, however, said Atiku has not told anybody that he would run for presidency in 2027. Only Atiku can decide his political future, he said. The aide further disclosed that opposition leaders are planning a major conference this month. They were waiting for the Ramadan fast to end to hold the conference. Now that it has ended, the conference will hold this April, but no date is fixed yet. Those involved are the CPC elements in APC and PDP group led by Atiku and Peter Obi's people. Some ACN, Action Congress of Nigeria group, like Rauf Aregbesola, are among them. There is no conversation of who will be the presidential candidate, no platform now. The SDP is not the final destination. They believe a candidate will emerge through competitive primaries, he said. But the Supreme Court judgment that recognized Senator Nenadi Usman led caretaker committee as the authentic leadership of the Labour Party may alter this political calculation. Obi, who is among those pushing for the coalition, was already thinking of leaving the Labour Party because the Julius Aburi-led National Working Committee, NWC, who was sacked by the Apex Court last Friday, is believed to be working for President Tinubu and the APC. Although he has not left the party, some of his political associates have left. Former PDP candidate in the 2021 Anambra State governorship election, Valentine Ozigbo, left the party last month to the APC to actualize his governorship ambition. In the November 2024 local government election in Abia State, Labour Party failed to win even a single seat despite the fact that Alex Otti, who is a Labour Party governor, supervised the election. Zenith Labour Party, ZLP, won 15 out of 17 chairmanship seats, while the Young People's Party won the remaining 2. A source told Sunday Telegraph that all these were indications that Obi was thinking of leaving Labour Party. You have seen him meeting with leaders of other political parties, including Governor Bala Mohammed, who is chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, the source stated. Now that the Supreme Court has returned the platform to him, it is doubtful he may want to leave, more so with the ready support of the obedient movement and the preparedness of the Nigerian Labour Congress NLC to work with him. Atiku's aide had earlier told this newspaper that Obi is non-committal to the coalition. He said Obi believes he cannot betray the trust reposed in him by his supporters, and they don't want him to be a running mate to anybody. Atiku, on his part, seemed to have lost interest in PDP. The intractable crisis in the party makes it an unattractive platform for an election. Stories had emerged on Friday on Facebook that Atiku has resigned from the party. This was, however, quickly denied by Paul Ibe, his media aide. Ibe said in a statement that the rumor was orchestrated by desperate political operatives with nothing but mischief and confusion on their agenda. It is a calculated attempt to mislead the public and sow discord among the millions of Nigerians who look to Atiku Abubakar for direction and leadership. The planned summit will decide the direction of a coalition. You all, let's have your total opinions in the comments section below. What do you all think of this? Number one, do you think that, seeing that Abure has been pushed out of Labour Party and, Peter Obi, Nenadi Usman, Alex Soti, they have taken back, the reins of or the control of a party. Do you think that he would still join the coalition? Do you think that he will still leave Labour Party? Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on that. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment comes from Adelusi Olayinka, who says, coalition, coalition, coalition. This coalition will put an end to some politicians' political career. You will find them no more in Nigerian politics. If care is not taken, some people want to use it for their personal gain. I said it in a video I recorded this morning that it's such a pity that, the kind of makeup of this coalition movement is not satisfactory to me personally, because it's like we're recruiting the same people from PDP and APC. If the coalition could have been made up of, new faces, young minds, who have done exploits in their individual career, that are now coming together to form this coalition, I would have been so happy. In fact, I would go out to vote. But in this case, the makeup of this coalition is just it's a makeup of greedy and selfish people. Take a look at Atiku, for that matter. Atiku, who has, ran for the presidency several times and has failed, knowing fully well that PDP is not ready to give him the tickets this time around, and he's already pushing 80. He's trying to, try his luck with a coalition. Look at El Rufai, who, because APC did not give him an appointment, because I'm very sure if he had gotten that appointment, he would still be in APC. Is coming together in the coalition. And, other people like that I cannot, start mentioning one by one. The makeup of a coalition, to me, it seemed like the setting is like it's setting to fail already, even before it started. Sonny Art says, when you gave the chance to Tinubu, the North did provide the most votes. Every time it gets to Southeast turn, one lame excuse or the other shows up. The South must complete 8 years before power shifts to the North. That is the constitution, Tinubu or another Southerner. Chibuzo Goodluck says, if that's the case, let Tinubu continue, because Obi can't be vice unless Atiku is ready to be vice. You see what I said? Obi does not want to be the vice. Atiku does not want to be the vice. So who will now vice one another? And we are hearing now that the CPC bloc would prefer that Atiku would, lead, while Obi would be the vice. Uncle James says, if Obi decides to go for running mate, they will lose. Atiku is good, but it's not a selling material. Let them give a ticket to Peter Obi. You will see how Nigerians will rejoice from left, right, and center. Any other person can be the deputy. Marcelo Kechuku says, forget about Atiku. Any coalition short of Southern candidates is bound to fail woefully. Exactly. Southerners can't give a single vote to Northern presidential candidates for sure. South must complete its 8 years unless Southern candidates emerge. Then Tinubu is in hot soup like chicken and fishes. Another comment from David say, God punish such people that proposed. Atiku would never rule Nigeria. Atiku should be running mates to Obi. Imagine the bad luck. Leonard Ikechuku says, all these years, the North were in power. How is the country faring? You people have destroyed the country by lust and greed for power. Think east. That is where God made the wise to come from. Only the discerning and wise person will understand why the country is in a mess. You all, let's have your total opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.